Sean Beltran back at Holy Family High School in Broomfield. We are set for the second half where Brush leads Lutheran at the break in the opening round of this 3A state tournament, 32-28. It's been nip and tuck all the way. Lutheran was up early 8-5. Then the Diggers took a 9-point lead. Matter of fact, they carried a 14-2 run into the early portion of the second period. Lutheran did come back hitting some big threes, and the three's always the shot that seems to get back into the game for beat Digger opponents. Daniel Katow hit a three. Ben Allman hit a three. The rest of them just 2-pointers. Bryson Miller does have a couple of triples for Brush, and Matt Ely has one. So even though the Diggers have given up 3-pointers, they've actually converted on more. Matt Ely, Jason Radke, Nick Mullen, Bryson Miller, and Greg Geno for Brush. Marcus Nathan, Jacob Hischke, Ben Allman, Daniel Katow, and Steve Johnson for the Lights. Lutheran will have the basketball to begin the second half. And with the ball will be Ben Allman dribbling towards the timeline. Allman on the right wing, bounce pass to Hischke right at the free throw line, looking for a teammate, takes a dribble, stopped by Radke. Radke blocked that shot, came away with a basketball. Here is Bryson Miller for Brush. Over to Radke. Bounce pass on the right wing to Mullen. Boy, the Diggers, if they get the game going, could really blow out this team, but every time they grab a nice big lead, Lutheran gets right into it. On the right wing to Mullen, right corner for Miller. Cross court near the top of the key to Radke, holding the ball up high. Radke, free throw line, Geno, double team, has to back it out, bounce pass. Mullen, 15-footer, in and out. The rebound is poked away by Miller and grabbed by Steve Johnson. 2-on-2. Right wing, Johnson all the way, lays it up and in, and that is a Nick Mullen foul. He went coast to coast. Mullen, according to the official, was not in position. Beat Diggers wondering about that one. Johnson to the line to try and convert the three-point play. And the free throw high in the air, good. Johnson now with 5. Brush leading 32-31. Backcourt pressure being applied by Lutheran. Radke near the timeline to Miller. Overhead pass on the left wing to Mullen. Dribbles back out to Ely, top of the key on the right wing to Radke. Holding the ball up high, cross court to Mullen. Mullen to Radke, high right. Over to Mullen, high left. Left corner for Ely. Bounce pass to Miller all the way off the glass and in. Matt Ely with a second assist. Bryson Miller now with 16 as he scored on the left baseline. Diggers lead by 3. On the right wing, here is Marcus Nathan. Wide open 16-footer, no good. Greg Geno secures the board. He was too open. That's probably the reason that he missed it. Radke across the timeline on the high right to Nick Mullen. Right corner to Ely, looking down low. Back out to Mullen, straight away to Radke. Radke, right wing to Mullen, right corner Ely. Right wing to Mullen, right corner Ely. Just playing catch right now with those chest passes. Cross court to Radke. Fakes the pass on the left wing. Dribbles. Gonna have to back it out. Left corner to Ely. Ely on the left wing to Radke. 6:10 to go in the second. Beat Diggers 34, Lights 31. Radke spinning left of the key. Over to Ely. Left corner 3. Good! Matt Ely with his second triple of the game. Now has 8. Jason Radke finding the open man with his 5th assist. And the Diggers now lead by 6. It's 37-31. Boy, anytime Ely can hit that shot, that's obviously a major bonus for Brush because it opens up the inside game. Here is Ben Allman for the Lights. Dribbling towards the top of the key. To his right. Over to Marcus Nathan, free throw line. Johnson fades from 15. That is a brick. Matt Ely goes for the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds, and it goes over to the Beat Diggers. As it went off a Lutheran light, it might have been Steve Johnson who touched it with his left hand. Radke in the backcourt. The Diggers can go up by 3 possessions, although it's early to talk about that. Bryson Miller in the left corner. He will swing it near the timeline to Ely. Straight away to Radke. Free throw line to Geno. Right wing to Mullen. Mullen takes a dribble. Top of the key to Radke. Left wing Ely. Wide open 3. Book it! And Ely connects again! He's got 11. Radke with his 6th assist. It appeared the Lights were going to call a timeout, but that is not the case. But they are down by 9. The Diggers on an 8-0 run to start off. Not the second half because Lutheran scored the initial 3 points. Hischke wide open 15-footer right wing, yes. Just too open there was Hischke. He's got 6. Diggers lead by 7. They were relying on a Hischke miss because they did not defend that shot. Here is Radke on the high right. Left wing, Ely 3! No, off to the right. Bryson Miller tips the rebound to himself. spins in the lane, back out to Mullen, right wing to Radke, wide open three, off the back of the rim, and there's a foul down low. That's on the Beat Diggers. That is on the Diggers. Somebody pushed off. And that was Geno. Geno with his second foul. Bryson Miller, incidentally, grabbed his 7th board. We've said this before. Every time the Diggers have a nice lead, they let the opponent get back into it. The Beat Diggers have led 3 times by 9 points. Now they're up by 7. Katow into the paint. Double team. Back out to Hiskey. Straight away. 16-footer he has. Another wide open shot for Jacob Hiskey, who's got 8. Rush 40, Lutheran 35. 4.5 to go in the third. Ely cross court to Mullen, high left. Near the timeline to Radke. Over to Mullen on the high left. Mullen bounce pass to Radke near the timeline. High left to Mullen. Mullen in the corner to Ely. Left wing bounce pass to Mullen. Left corner bounce pass to Ely. Down low, Bryson middle, left baseline. All the way over to Radke. Lost it, got it back. Radke up and under. Shot was blocked. Taken out of there by Marcus Nathan. 3-on-1. Nathan all the way. Swings it over to Allman. Lays it up and in. But there was a violation. Was that a travel or an offensive foul? It is an offensive foul on Marcus Nathan. Boy, he threw that pass way too late. That was a major mistake there by Nathan. He had to let go of that ball a lot earlier, his second foul. He had 2 guys wide open several seconds earlier. Lutheran head coach Lauren Onti doesn't like the call, but you got to look at Nathan and his decision-making there. Here's Ely dribbling high right over to Miller straight away. Right corner for Geno, dribbling right baseline, has to back it out. Does to Miller in the right corner. Miller with 3:48 to go in the third with the Beat Diggers leading by 5 to Radke. High left to Mullen. Left corner, Ely wide open 3. That's well short. Ball is tipped around and the rebound lands in the hands of Ben Allman of Lutheran. His 4th of the game. Allman on the high left, picked up by Jason Radke. To his right, gets a pick from Nathan. Free throw line, Allman. Pulls up from 16. That is well short foul. Radke fouled him from behind on the shot. 2 free throws for Ben Allman. So this will be Ben Allman at the line. He did score 9 points in the opening half. Has not scored in the third quarter. Free throw up, good. He's now in double figures with 10. Gutierrez in for Matt Ely, who just made 2 3-pointers before missing 2 threes. Second free throw, swish. Allman now with 11. Lutheran has scored the last 6 points of the game. They have responded to Brush's 8-0 run with a 6-0 run. Can the Diggers stop that right now? Across the timeline, Miller nearly went over and back over to Mullen. Left baseline, pulls up 6-footer, good. On the left baseline, Nick Mullen now has 7. Bryson Miller with his 4th assist of the game. The Beat Diggers lead by 5, approaching 3 minutes to go in the third. Straight away with a basketball. Allman gets a pick from Marcus Nathan, pulls up 16-footer, well short. The long rebound to Nick Mullen of the Beat Diggers. Mullen over to Radke, over to Miller. Right wing 3, good for Bryson Miller. Holy Mahungus, Miller with 19. His 3rd triple of the game. Timeout for the Lights. 2:51 to go in the third. Beat Diggers 45, Lights 37. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to KSIR. Rush 45, Lutheran 37. John Beltran back with you from Holy Family High School in Broomfield with 2:51 to go in the third. It's Bryson Miller, Josh Gutierrez, Jason Radke, Greg Geno, Nick Mullen for Brush, Dan Katow, Steve Johnson, Ben Allman, Marcus Nathan, and Jacob Hiskey for the Lights. At the top of the key, Allman on the left wing to Johnson. Johnson, right wing bounce pass to Allman. Allman up top to Johnson, looking down low, right wing to Allman. Allman straight away to Johnson, dribbling to his left, looking down low, free throw line to Hiskey on the left wing to Johnson. Dribbling to his right, gets a pick, right wing bounce pass to Allman. At the free throw line to Hiskey, straight away Johnson, 3-pointers up, good. That's a big 3 for Steve Johnson. They needed that one. They're only down by 5 at 45-40. The Diggers the other way. Nick Mullen on the high left. Over to Bryson Miller. Left baseline. Pulls up from 7, and he's fouled as he misses. To the line will be B. Miller. With the foul was Marcus Nathan. That'll be his 3rd. Bryson Miller does have 19 points tonight. Can he make it 20 with his free throw? Yes. For B. Miller. The Diggers lead 46-40. Marcus Nathan now out of the game. And in is Devin Muniz. Not Muniz. He pronounces it Muniz. Second free throw off the back of the rim. Muniz with a long rebound. On the outlet pass here is Steve Johnson on the high right. Johnson straight away to Allman. Allman dribbling to his left. Looking for a pick. Picks up his dribble now with 1:50 to go. Cross court to Muniz. Back out Johnson. Three-pointer in the air is off the front of the rim. Ball is tipped around. The rebound goes to Josh Gutierrez. Gutierrez to Jason Radke, who dribbles it into the front court. Radke on the high left to Miller. Left corner for Josh Gutierrez. He is now picked up by a Lutheran defender. Takes the dribble, picks up his dribble, and he throws it off a light out of bounds. Beat Diggers retain possession. 1:31 to go in the third, leading by 6. Radke near the timeline, left side, dribbles to his right against Devin Muniz. Bounce pass corner for Mullen, down low for Miller. He puts it up and he's fouled as he misses. But he will go to the line. He missed it with the left hand, laughing at himself because he knew that could have gone down. And the foul was on Jacob Hischke. That is his first. B. Miller from the stripe. Up and good. Nothing but string for B. Miller, who now has 21. Can he put the Diggers up by 8 right now? This time he does. 48-40. Matt Ely is into the game for Greg Geno. Steve Johnson in the backcourt now to Ben Allman, who brings it across the timeline. Gutierrez will pick him up near the top of the key. Dribbling to his right is Allman. Free throw line, Hischke. Hischke to his right, now to Allman. Dribbling right baseline, pulls up 12-footer off the front of the rim. The rebound by Daniel Katow. Follow off the glass and in. Katow with a second rebound. Katow now has 7 points. And it's 48-42 with 56 seconds remaining. Here is Jason Radke dribbling to the left. And did he lose the ball? Yes, he did. Taken away by Ben Allman. Only the 6th turnover for Brush. Straight away, Johnson, 3 off the front of the rim. Ball is tipped around, and going for the rebound and getting it was Josh Gutierrez. Gutierrez with 3 boards in this game. 39 seconds to go, and the Beat Diggers lose the ball again in the front court. 2 turnovers in less than a minute. Allman in the paint, right wing Muniz, 16-footer wide open. Front rim no good, but tipped out of bounds on the rebound by Matt Ely. That will stay with the Lights. Into the game is Jonathan Klisch. With 29.8 to go. Johnson to throw it in right of the basket to Katow in the corner. Left wing to Klisch. Klisch to Johnson, left wing. They left him alone for a 3, and he missed it in and out. Rebound to Klisch, up and under, off the glass, good. Well, the Beat Diggers paying the price for not getting those rebounds. 13 seconds to go before the end of the third. They're up by 4. Miller with 9 to go near the timeline. Bounce pass to Radke. Radke with 6. He hasn't made a move. Now does. Over to Miller. Off his chest. Now to Ely. Now to Radke. Over to Miller straight away. He throws it away. Intercepted by Lutheran. The Diggers look very poor in the last minute of that third quarter, but they do take a 48-44 lead going to the fourth. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to KSIR.